organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming your way this morning live on Daily Iowan TV, President Bruce Harreld sits down to talk to our Daily Iowan reporters to talk about the UI. And later, how these four-legged friends are keeping your 2 feet on the ground.
And we have a recap from the men's basketball game against Stetson last night and more.
The Old Capitol, Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good morning and thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Andrew Roberts. An extensive interview was conducted with University of Iowa's President Bruce Harreld late last week that touched on a variety of topics that some seem to be concerned about on campus. A main topic of discussion were post-election results. Students have expressed their opinions and feelings on campus, whether it was through social media or protests on campus and around Iowa City. President Harreld was addressed on the bill that prevents public universities from being provided funding for safe spaces and cry zones. These areas are meant to give students a place to share their feelings without being ridiculed by other students.
We have 500 plus student groups. We have all sorts of counseling activities on a day-to-day basis. We've got other support mechanisms. And if we need more, we will have more.
For more on President Harreld's interview, be sure to keep an eye on the Daily Iowan. The Iowa City Police Department is currently working to renew their accreditation. This is the 5th time the department has undergone the process since their initial accreditation in 2002. The reaccreditation process is a voluntary venture. However, city officials believe it is a worthwhile process. Police Sergeant Scott Guard said, quote, "Receiving reaccreditation is important because it shows we are on the forefront of law enforcement policy and shows our commitment to excellence in our work," end quote. The process includes 5 steps, which the department will continue to work through in the coming weeks. The Iowa Watershed Approach, funded by the U.S. Housing and Urban Development, is underway, aiming to reduce floods and improve water quality with efforts of our local community. Our reporter Daisy Lee had a talk with the director over the Hydroscience and Engineering Department to find how the project is going so far.
The Iowa Watershed Approach is a 5-year plan announced in January 2016. The program received about $96 million with the purpose of reducing floods, protecting wetlands, reconnecting the rivers, and watershed management. The route begins at northeastern Iowa all the way to far southwest corner of the state. By the end of 2016 calendar year, all the program contracts with stakeholders are going to be completed, and the actual works will begin on January 1st, 2017.
First, we'll do some technical work, then we're going to be doing a lot of engagement with the watershed community, the cities, the towns, the landowners, and then we'll go into an intense construction phase where we're building these practices.
The Iowa Flood Center outreach coordinators are working on bringing watershed management authorities and local community members together to build a more resilient state.
One of the first things that we did was come up with a website for the project. We share our meeting information there, we share events and upcoming meetings there. So it's kind of one place that people can go to at least start with when they have questions about the project, so that's been helpful.
The Iowa Watershed Approach has more than 40 stakeholders and partners, including universities. Students are welcomed to be a part of the program. Reporting from Iowa City Maxwell Stanley Hydraulics Laboratory, Daisy Lee, Daily Iowan TV.
The snow here in Iowa City came and went pretty fast, but it seems that the chilly air is finally here to stay. Let's toss it over to Ryan in the weather studio for more on the week. Ryan?
That's right, Andrew. The cold temperatures are here to stay. Our afternoon high today will reach the low 30s and we'll see sunny skies. In the evening, temperatures will drop into the mid-20s with clear skies. And tomorrow morning, we'll start the day with temperatures in the low 20s with cloudy skies. Now let's take a look at our 6-day forecast. Winter is in full swing, as you can see from our temperatures this week. Wednesday, our highest temperature of the day will reach the upper 20s and we'll see cloudy skies. Thursday, we'll see a slight drop in temperature with the high in the mid-20s with mostly sunny skies. Friday, temperatures will continue to fall to the mid to low 20s with partly cloudy skies. It looks like temperatures will pick back up this weekend, however. Saturday, we'll see highs in the low 30s with partly cloudy skies, but Sunday is looking like it's going to be the warmest day of our forecast, with highs reaching the upper 30s with cloudy skies. And Monday, temperatures will drop back down into the low 30s to high 20s with partly cloudy skies. In weather-related news, a study was published in the Nature Climate Change Journal suggesting climate change is impacting our precipitation levels. Experts say increasing temperatures will lead to more vapor in the air that can turn into precipitation. As precipitation levels increase, the chance of higher rainfall, snowfall, flooding, and even droughts also increases. That's all we've got here in the weather studio. Andrew, back to you.
Thanks, Ryan. The University of Iowa has passed new legislation in response to a resolution submitted by the UI student government. The new legislation will eliminate the 6% sales tax on all items sold at the Hawk Shop in the Iowa Memorial Union. UISG President Rachel Zuckerman was supportive of the new legislation, saying that due to the rising costs of college tuition, quote, "We have to get creative in order to make the college experience more affordable for all students," end quote. Zuckerman hopes that under President Bruce Harold, the relationship between UISG and the administration at the UI will continue to grow. After having its doors open for 64 years, a local Iowa City flower shop will be closing. The Pleasant Valley Garden Center and Flower Shop will be closing early next year. It has been in the location on South Gilbert Street since 1962. Owners Carrie and Aleta Feuerbach agreed to sell the land to developers who had approached them.
Well, it's been a great run. Business has been excellent. We'll miss working with people. That's going to be the hard part.
Pleasant Valley Garden Center and Flower Shop will be open through the holiday season and closing its doors in January. With finals coming up, stress levels for students at the University of Iowa is at an all-time high, but one group in Johnson County tries to change that year after year. Daily Iowan TV reporter Cole Johnson headed over to Coralville to give us a look.
We go into various places to provide therapy, to make people feel good.
This is the mission of Pam Nelson and her 10-year-old dog, Sophie. They are a team for the therapy dogs of Johnson County who are there to help whenever life is just a little too much.
We just go where people need us. They just call and ask if we would be able to bring a therapy team. And it's basically to tie the bond of the human and the animal together.
Therapy dogs are used to comfort all kinds of people, from adults in nursing homes to sick kids in the hospital. But not any dog can be just like Sophie. These dogs need to be caring and have the ability to handle loud noises and large groups of people. But it isn't just the dogs that have to go through training.
I had to take a course, and then I had to be tested, and then Sophie had to take a course and be tested.
But these two aren't the only furry friends you'll see around Johnson County.
We have 15 teams, that's a handler and a dog.
To learn more, you can head to their website, therapydogsofjohnsoncounty.com. Reporting in Coralville, Cole Johnson, Daily Iowan TV.
Basketball season certainly is in full swing here at the UI with both men's and women's team in recent action. For more on those games, John Leo is standing by in our sports studio. John?
That's right, Andrew. Well, with both teams slumping, they're both looking for key wins recently here. We'll start with the Iowa women's basketball team as they took on the UNI Panthers on Sunday and proved how strong of a team they truly are with an 88-39 win.
The Hawkeyes came out ready to fight after a tough loss against #1 Notre Dame this Wednesday. The Hawkeyes dominated offensively Sunday afternoon against Northern Iowa Panthers, holding them 88-35, with senior Allie Disterhoff leading the team in scoring with 17 points. Megan Gustafson also registered her 5th double-double of the season, with 12 points and 17 rebounds, leading the team in rebounds so far.
Megan's 17 rebounds in 22 minutes is quite an impressive performance. You know, Allie shot the ball extremely well, but it's nice to see other people getting into the offense tonight.
Other key offensive threats to the Panthers on Sunday included Bree Sarah, Alexa Kostanek, Mackenzie Meyer, and Tania Davis. Sarah and Meyer registered career highs with 7 and 9 points. This offensive attack led to the Hawkeye victory, marking the highest margin in history over UNI.
One of our keys is, they come in here 10th best in the country at three-pointers taken, 14th best in the country at three-pointers made. And so we wanted to get out and contest. We said every shot has to be contested, every three has to be contested. And so I thought they did a really good job of doing that.
On the defensive, the Hawkeyes proved to be very tough, holding the Panthers to only 39 points. This marks the second time all season that they have held an opponent to under 40, the last being the University of Massachusetts.
But yeah, we are working hard on our defense. Our three-point defense has been good all year, though, and so hopefully we can maintain that for Iowa State, which we know we're going to have to do.
Reporting from inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Taylor Cassian, Daily Iowan, TV Sports.
The Hawkeyes are back in action in Carver Wednesday night at 7 when they take on Iowa State in the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series. Last night, the men took on Stetson University with the hopes of bouncing back from 4 straight losses. Taylor Van Fleet has more from Carver.
The Hawkeyes snapped their 4-game losing streak Monday night against Stetson University, and it was the freshmen that came up big offensively to help the Hawks get a much-needed win as they prepare to face Iowa State this Thursday.
Cordell Pemsel had another standout game for the Hawks as he scored 21 points and made 9 of 11 field goal attempts. Pemsel is currently ranked first in the Big Ten in field goal percentage, making 77% of his shot attempts.
I've just been taking shots that I know I can make. I've been working on sealing and getting good positioning, and when I've gotten the ball, I've been effective, so I've just shot shots that I know I can make.
Redshirt freshman Isaiah Moss also came up big in Monday night's win. Moss recorded 21 points and made 5 of his 8 three-point attempts.
He played with great confidence. I thought he had great decision-making skills tonight. When to go, when not to go, when to shoot, when not to shoot, when to move it on.
There was a little bit of a scare in the second half when Ahmad Wagner landed awkwardly on his knee and appeared to be in a lot of pain. He left the game to be evaluated, and fortunately for the Hawks, it was nothing serious, and he should be good to go come Thursday.
That was pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the worst when I hit the ground. I admit it, maybe I overreacted a little bit. But I was pretty scared, like I said. So Mom was the first one to text me. I got my phone, it was like about 8 messages from her. So, she's happy I'm okay as well. So I'm just, like I said, I'm happy to be okay.
Now the Hawks will turn their focus to their big game on Thursday night when they take on the 25th ranked Cyclones here in Iowa City. Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Taylor Van Fleet, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Iowa defeated Stetson 95-68 and is hoping the win will give them some extra momentum heading into this Thursday's game against Iowa State. Well, jumping back to last Friday night, the wrestling team won 8 of 10 matches to beat number 20 South Dakota State 29-8. The Hawks totaled 31 takedowns and 14 near-fall points to claim their 20th straight duel on the road. They scored bonus points in 3 bouts, which included a technical fall from Thomas Gilman, who had 12 takedowns at 125 pounds to win 26-10. Sammy Brooks had 6 takedowns and 8 near-fall points to win 20-5 at 184. And Topher Carton had the lone major decision of the night to win 12-1 at 141. Michael Kemmerer also earned his first career win over a ranked opponent. Iowa hosts in-state rival Iowa State in the annual Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series on December 10th at 7 p.m. The University of Iowa Student Athlete Academic Services announced that LaShun Daniels and Emma Sogstad are the November male and female student athletes of the month. This honors athletes that are successful in their sport and in the classroom. Daniels totaled 1,013 rushing yards this season, becoming the first Iowa football player to exceed 1,000 yards in a single season since 2011. Sogstad swam a leg of the fastest 200 medley relay in program history and has 9 school records so far. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for 2 special Hawkeye sports features. Andrew, we'll send it back to you.
That's it for this Tuesday edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. on dailyiowan.com. Plus, don't forget to pick up a copy of the Daily Iowan. Thanks for watching and have a great day.